You never encounter anyone by coincidence. Everyone who enters your life is actually a reflection of what you carry inside, whether you are aware of it or not. The wounds you haven't healed, the emotions you've suppressed, the parts of yourself you avoid, all of them pull you towards certain people. This is not randomness. It is an invisible connection your inner world forms with the outer one. Carl Jung says that such encounters are arranged by the soul long before bodies recognize each other. So crossing paths with someone is not luck, but an inner alignment. And why some people enter our lives, why certain patterns repeat, why some bonds feel so intense. All of these are echoes of the inner world reflected outside. Sometimes life flows normally and suddenly someone appears. A look, a conversation, a message that arrives by mistake, and nothing is the same again. You call it coincidence, yet deep down you feel it came to start something. These encounters don't operate through planning, effort, or logic. It's as if an invisible thread ties two people together. There is no conscious intention, yet there is a pull, because something within has been activated. Jung says, until you become aware of your unconscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. Yet the people who enter our lives are messengers. They show us the parts we don't see and the shadows we've long been ready to resolve. This is exactly what Jung calls synchronicity, meaningful encounters with no causal connection, yet full of significance. Like the lady who dreamed of a ladybug, just as a real one hit Jung's window at that very moment. It wasn't just a strange incident. It was the moment her inner doors opened. And in such moments, we see that our unconscious speaks to us through people. Some people enter your life and shake you. This shake is not harm, it is transformation. The path to wholeness passes through pain, confrontation, and clarity. The events and people that trigger you the most are actually the ones sent to help you grow. One of the ways to understand that an encounter isn't random is through the sense of emotional intensity. If you feel an inexplicable pull, love, disgust, anger, curiosity, or strange familiarity upon seeing someone, it means that person has awakened something in you. Your feelings are not meaningless. They show you a mirror within that is waiting to be resolved. That's why some people enter our lives briefly, yet leave deep marks inside us. Some say one sentence, and our perspective shifts. A stranger touches a wound. A friend may open a completely new path. These are the starting points of our life. According to Jung, our inner world determines whom we encounter. We attract not what we want, but what we are, or what we are becoming. If we fear rejection, someone who triggers it appears. If we fear intimacy, someone distant comes. If our boundaries are weak, someone who challenges them arrives. These are not punishments. They are spiritual synchronizations. And most of the time, these people teach us without even knowing how valuable they are. There are symbolic roles that develop in relationships. Some are mirrors, some are triggers, some are guides, some are shattering disappointments. Their common purpose is this: they bring you a little closer to where you are meant to be, closer to the part of you that is your essence. Sometimes that person must leave. Some are seasonal. They come, transform you, and leave. Their departure isn't because you're unworthy, but because you've completed the lesson you needed to learn. The ego resists this, but the soul always knows. The important question is not, why did they leave? It is, what did they awaken in me? Because with that question, the pain inside you turns into alchemy. Joseph Murphy's The Power of Your Subconscious Mind touches exactly this point. The beliefs within our subconscious resonate with the world. If there are deep beliefs of unworthiness, inadequacy, or abandonment, the same cycles repeat. But when the subconscious changes, the people in our lives change too. Connections, choices, encounters, all take new forms. And then you meet bonds that heal you. Not those who come to complete you, but those who remind you that you are already complete. Bonds that respect your silence, do not try to fix you, and simply stand by you. People who accept you just as you are. True healing does not come from having your needs fulfilled, but from being seen. Some relationships heal not through heavy romance, but through gentle existence. Yet even healing bonds challenge us sometimes, because healing is not comfortable. It takes you to the places where you've drifted away from yourself. And someone may hurt you, not because they wanted to, but because they unconsciously accepted that role. That hurt is actually the doorway to a new version of yourself. Some people enter our lives only for a season. They don't stay, yet they leave a lasting mark. They open a door and then leave. Over time, that emptiness becomes a teacher. Not everything needs to be permanent to be valuable. Sometimes simply saying, "Thank you for what you brought into my life," is enough. In the end, you realize that no encounter is a coincidence. Those who came, those who stayed, and those who left all resonated with something inside you. Some came gently, some came like a storm, but each touched something, and that touch changed you. Your life grew not through their presence, but through what they left within you. And maybe now you can look back at the whole story from a calmer place and say, "I'm glad. This encounter was worth it." If you want to explore yourself further, I'm here. Stay with me. Let's heal together.